started
yo.
mad late. Shit, we 20 minutes late, but it's all good. What's going on? Let me do some quick checks.
Yeah. Tech background. I got a little glare on my screen, but it's all right. What up? What you do?
Oh no, the glare is straight. Oh dang, what was that?
My daughter, she be bugging, bro. I don't know what it is.
You know, over there singing and shit.
And she wants some peanut butter on a spoon. I gave it to her already. She wants some more. Ain't no more peanut butter.
Peanut
I
butter
think, I
this
think she
late.
created, man.
This late, bruh.
She
That's
like
crazy.
a spoon of peanut butter and some roll.
That's what's up. But we
That's her thing.
here. We here is episode 14.5.
Mm-hmm. Our
Hopefully,
newly weekly half show.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully we got a good one today. People tune in. If not, you catch it after, you know what I'm saying, after we said and done. You know
And
what
if
it
you in the
is.
Facebook group, say what's up. We live in the Facebook group too.
Oh, yeah, I gotta share it in there. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Let me do that. All this technique. We need to hire somebody, bro. We need people, but we got this. We live. All
So
right.
goddamn, what we doing today? What we doing today? I mean, why he doing all the techie stuff? Let me tell you about King Arthur. Nah. Uh,
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Unify and Thrive is what we talking about. You see the website, it's cut the app, download the app, 2020 faces. Come to you this fall, goddamn, with some good stuff. Envy
Mm-hmm.
Grindstone. You see the websites, man. Check them out. What time you want, Frank? What up?
You know what it is? I got Lucid Perspective. We still doing the website special. Hit that up. www.lucidperspective.com. Got the silversyndicate.org if you're into uh, metal, gold, silver, or if you're curious, holla at me, silversyndicate.org. I got some information up there I can share with you. And other than that, that's all I really got. We do got some things in the works for this month. You know what I'm saying? We're not going to go too crazy on that. I'm doing a review video for somebody. Hopefully, I'll drop that in a couple of days. Hopefully, this weekend. Other than that, it's the same old, same old. You know what I'm saying? We're here, episode 14.5. The point
What up,
5
though?
shows. Yep.
We can call DJs, though. We can call them.
Say what?
We can call them. It's the point five.
Yeah, it's the point 5 show. You know,
It's Atlas.
in between, in between the whole numbers, you know.
That's
I
that's
like
why I
that.
call Fredericksburg the in between.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's the point 5. It's the point
The in
5.
betweens. All right.
So today, we going to talk about this documentary by Matt Walsh called What is a Woman? What we going to do, though, what we going to do is we're going to keep it clean. We're going to keep it respectful. You know what I'm saying? We're definitely not trying to offend anybody. You know, we may
But
have
it's gonna
opinions.
happen.
It's a possibility. I'm just putting a disclaimer out. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
This is all love. This is gonna be
We're leading
opinion.
with love. We're trying to figure shit out.
Right. Is it could get it can may or get crazy or whatever. Not crazy, but like understand like we're in a time now where there's a lot of uh drama in the current events. People taking things to heart that aren't really that serious or having
Mm-hmm.
getting into craziness, canceling, and all this stuff. Like, we just gonna keep it real. You know what I'm saying? We have opinions. You may or may not disagree with them, but at the end of the day,
We're
again,
just
it's
trying to
still love,
figure shit out.
and that's facts.
Like, just simple questions, man. Simple math. One plus
Right.
one is two. You
That's
know what I
it.
mean?
You know what I'm saying? Right.
Don't it happen like that?
Right.
Like
It's
one
all
plus
love.
one get together and you get two.
I
I
would
mean, you
rather.
get a three.
Right. And I'd rather people, if you have opinions, comment. We're on right now. We're on YouTube. We're on Facebook and Twitch.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead in the comments. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully we'll see them. We don't got the comment thing up on the point 5
So
show.
I want to say it's rather egregious at some of the stuff that the other side be saying.
Yeah.
And so I don't know, man. It's kind of wild out there, bro.
What if we did this? What if
Y'all be
we
safe though.
Yeah, no. What if we jump to the video we want to talk about? There's a video. It's
Hmm.
like 2 minutes. We can jump to the video. It's gonna kind of set the tone for everything. And then from there we can just go on. We got 30 minutes of your time. You know what I'm saying? Again, if you got opinions, if you got comments you want to
This
say, you
one
know what
is
I'm saying?
Facebook group
Put
is
it
had
in
his,
the
had his, had a conversation jumping in there too while we talking.
Yeah, so give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna play the video. We're gonna watch that and then we're gonna get into it. Hey, let me make sure you can hear it, because you don't be hearing this stuff sometimes.
Hmm.
All right. All right, here you go. Here is the video in question. Let's go.
It's got nothing to do with the reality. So you can feel however you want. I mean, I could sit here and say that I feel like a tomato plant, but that doesn't mean that I'm actually in those things. So your self-perception, you can have whatever self-perception you want, but you can't expect me to take part in that self-perception or to take part in this kind of charade, this theatrical production. You don't get your own pronouns, just like you don't get your own prepositions or your own adjectives. You know, it's like if I were to tell you, my adjectives are handsome and brilliant, and no matter whenever you're talking about me, you have to describe me as handsome and brilliant because that's how I identify. It makes no sense. You don't get your own pronouns. I think it's delusion. It could be a mental illness. It could be it's a lot of different things. With children, wow. You know, there's also just a basic confusion that all kids have. When a 4-year-old boy comes to you and says, "Oh, I'm a girl," here's a good follow-up question. What is a girl? And that's a question I would like to throw out to other members of the panel. Actually, because just like the 4-year-old can't answer what is a girl, well, this is one of the problems with this left-wing gender ideology is that no one who espouses it can even tell you what these words mean. It's like, what is a woman? Well, can you tell me what a woman is?
Question of the day.
What do you define a woman as?
An adult human female. You know, here's the thing. When you're female, it goes right down to your bones, your DNA. So that's why if someone dies, we could dig up their bones 100 years from now. We have no idea what they believed in their head, but we can tell what sex they were because it's ingrained in every fiber of their being. I have answered the question. You stood up here and said trans women are women.
Yes.
Tell me what you mean. What is a woman?
Womanhood is something that, just as Ethan explained, I cannot define because I am not myself.
You used the word, so what did you mean when you said trans women are women if you don't know what it means?
Right. So here's the thing. So I do not define what a woman is because I do not identify as a woman. Womanhood is something that is an umbrella term. It includes people who...
That describes what?
People who identify as a woman.
Identify as what?
As a woman.
What is that?
Was to each their own.
But listen, even tell me what the word means, though. So
you want to reduce women, you want to reduce men down to maybe just their genetics, our genitals, our chromosomes, right? That's what you're saying.
What you want to do is
what
you want to do is appropriate women. You want to appropriate womanhood, and turn it into basically a costume that can be worn.
Ooh, so there it is. He said you want to appropriate women and put it on as a costume.
Oh man, female. What is a female? So, man, I don't know. So I told you what I felt at first. I was like, man, I don't like speaking on women issues, but you was like, as a dude saying these things, right, and then talking about, trying to help understand, identify what a woman or female is. Like, is the other side saying he a female? Is he saying he a female, or is he saying he a woman? Cause ain't they the same thing? Good. And matter of fact. Go ahead.
They're saying, so when you say this is a woman conversation or whatever, I strongly disagree with that because we're talking at the end of the day, all cat, no cat. We talking about men, right? So this is and let me start off with this, right? When someone says you can't have an opinion about a certain topic or subject because you're not in the demographic or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I disagree with that because, one, we all are humans on this earth, right? If you have a pulse and you're a human being and you're living on planet Earth, you could have opinion about anything, right? So, I disagree with that whole exclusion. You want to talk about, what was that? You want to talk about excluding people, right? You can't exclude people who are humans. Hold on, let me put this thing.
That's my bad, bro. My bad.
Let me straight mute. Let me mute the tab. You can't exclude humans, right, from having an opinion that live on Earth, right? Like I said, we're all human beings. We all have opinions. We have different experiences. We are really one, right? So to say, well, you're a woman or you're a man or you're white or you're black or you're this or you're that, you can't have an opinion. That's like a default type of way to try to exclude somebody who may have a different opinion than you. And I don't think that's good for discourse. That's not good for having open and honest discussion about any type of topic. And this goes across for everything, right? So I disagree with that whole, you can't talk about this, you can't have an opinion because you're not X, Y, Z, whatever the case have you. Now back to the clip, at hand, right? It's my opinion that Matt Walsh, that's the dude that was, speaking, he destroyed these people because he's really putting it out there in plain logic, plain language. a very relevant question. What is a
They don't
woman?
like that. They don't like that plain
And they
language, bro.
can't answer it, right? And it's like, but they want to say that it's okay to say you're this or that, but then you don't want to define that thing. And then so there's a whole all type of issues with this. So the reason we're talking about this now, because I posted this video a couple of days ago, and it's not the first time. It's probably like honestly the third time I posted it. People come in my inbox and tell me they agree with me. You know what I'm saying? And we have a little conversation, whatever. But a lot of them can't say this openly for whatever reason. There's like this cancel culture thing where if you have a different opinion about it, right, then you're not an ally, or you're a bigot, or you're you're doing hate speech or something. So there's a lot of people that agree with this stance, right, that what we're talking about, but they can't speak about it. They feel like they can't speak about it openly because they may offend somebody, get canceled, lose their job, whatever.
So what I was saying, I don't want to speak on this. Like, it's just me personally, right? Like, I don't like speaking on pregnancy because I don't deal with it. Periods, I don't deal with it. Like, breast, I don't. I ain't got no say so. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
breastfeeding. What that look like?
Yeah, and that's fine.
Business for real.
But then at the same time, it's like for someone who maybe has an opinion, who has a different perspective or a different experience, why wouldn't that person's experience not be valuable? You know what I'm saying? Even to somebody who seemingly is outside of that demographic or whatever. You know what I mean?
Right,
So
right.
I think this is perfect for us. We're men, right? We have children. We're men. I don't do the whole pronoun, my pronouns are this or that. Like, I feel like that's going down another rabbit hole
I
of
think Demi Moore. Demi Moore.
Right.
She just recently
change back.
yeah, something crazy.
Yeah, so I think there's a great discussion to have, you know what I'm saying? And again, no, you know what I'm saying, no disrespect to anybody. Everybody has different experiences. I think one of the main issues with this topic is, again, the cancel culture part of it. And then also there is a vitriol that is placed upon people if you don't agree, or if you, for instance, if you say things like you don't agree with trans women are women, right? If you don't agree with that, you're a bigot or transphobe or some crazy stuff like that. And it's like, we got to chill with that, because number one, first off,
They gotta chill with that.
that's true. Phobia, that is a fear thing. Like, nobody, I guarantee you, nobody is actually legit fearful of trans people, right? Like, it's not a fear, right? So there's one thing I got an issue with the word. Like, we need to change the word to something else. Maybe, it's something that it aligns with, I don't agree with the lifestyle, or I don't agree with trying to change my perception that a trans woman is a woman. You know what I'm saying? But it's not fucking phobia. Like, let's be real. It's not a fucking phobia. What else? You know what I'm saying? So, like, again,
Oh man, bro, like
let it, you know what I'm saying? Speak your truth. Like, let spirit just come through you and speak. You know what I'm saying? Like,
so is it if reproductive wise, if my body can physically only do one thing, right, contributing to producing, right, and the other body, the woman's body, the female body, the lady's body, the girl's bodies, they are responsible for another part of reproduction, right? How could I or a man just say, or or a penis, or fucking testosterone, or balls, or testicles, you know what I mean, just start claiming he estrogen, just start claiming he got horn breasts, just start claiming he got, and then like so when you do some researching and just coming across stuff. I got young kids, school age kids about to be, they goddamn got some gender inclusivity in kindergarten. What the fuck are we doing?
right.
You know what I mean? Like, it's like, what else? They changing the words. And my wife, look, they changed the word from breastfeeding to chest feeding. It's just gross.
Right. Birthing persons.
You birthing people? No,
Right.
dude.
Right.
Fucking female, it's a woman. Like,
Right.
and you can't make a birthing person.
Right.
So give her a proper
or
title.
men that can get pregnant,
He still
stuff like
can't. He
this.
still don't produce milk. He still can't nurture for that damn baby. He
He doesn't have a
still.
womb. Yeah.
And
So
I want to know, did he grow a placenta?
right, no. So I felt like we should probably. So here's the line, right? I'll be honest. This is the line that I'm gonna draw, right?
Mm.
At the end of the day, nobody cares. Honestly, legit, nobody cares what you want to call yourself, what you want to do with your private parts with another consenting adult. At the end of the day, nobody fucking really cares. I think what most people are having an issue with is the
Mm.
language changing, trying to
The
change
force, the
perception. Right.
force of it.
There is definitely a force saying, basically saying, if you don't think this way, if you don't talk this way, if you don't start changing your perception and your language, then you are a bigot and a transphobe and a hateful person. And I'll be honest, that's the main issue that a lot of people have with this.
Yeah, no, it's wild. People using the word bigot in 2022.
Right. It's I could guarantee you, like, and I was telling my wife, I was talking to my wife about this maybe some weeks ago. I was like, at the end of the day, like I said, nobody fucking cares what you do with your private parts. Nobody cares if you're attracted to the same sex or opposite sex or
Don't be
whatever,
trying to
whatever.
turn my kids
Right.
into a crap.
As long as, again, you are engaging in those activities with another consenting adult, right?
Forcing
Consenting
that mental in
consenting is a
public.
key word, and adult is a key word here. These are the keyest words. If there ever could be a key word, these are the fucking key words. Consenting and another adult, nobody cares. But it's when you're trying to change the culture, you're trying to change people's perception, you're trying to change language, and then you're not doing it in a respectful way. You're doing it in a very forceful way to where you're trying to
In a very
ostracize people.
LGBTQT way.
Right. You turn people off to a lot of it. I was saying, like, if that community, you know, did what they, do, live how they want to live without trying to force or indoctrinate other people into their lifestyle or into thinking or perceiving it, I promise you nobody would have a problem. But we have in the news, what I'm saying, we have a lot of things with kids now, with drag shows and shit. Now they're in the schools are trying to change language and pronouns, and it's like there is a very strong agenda to try to change a perception of gender or of sex, right? And then basically blur the fucking lines to where there's no fucking line, right? And I don't think you don't do shit by force. Like, if there's one thing that's not gonna happen is you trying to force the public or force a group of people to do something, and then you do it by punishment, you do it by cancel culture, you do it by trying
See,
to ostracize,
that
and all. It's not
is
gonna work.
so that force is like a byproduct of that alpha stuff. Like, so sometimes alpha do force, right? Sometimes this alpha energy does use force, right? Because it's the more dominant energy sometimes than it can.
Right.
But in this instance, I'm not sure it's the dominant energy, right? So it's like a beta energy trying to force its presence. It's like
Hmm.
it's literally the minority around all the energy.
It's a very small, a ridiculously small minority, and, like, media,
It's extremely loud.
yeah, media institutions. And I'll put it this way, and I love this example because it's a great example, and again, there's a lot of people against this, but not necessarily a lot of people speaking publicly out about it. When it comes to the whole sports thing, right? Why are we allowing trans
Like, why
women?
is that? Like, why is that even a discussion,
Right,
Brody?
we're allowing trans women to compete against biological women, clean up, get the medals, get first place, clean up all the trophies, all the accolades, all the medals, right? And then act like this is normal, right? We got, for example, Leah Thomas, right? I think is the name
I
of
can't even call it.
the swimmer, right? When he
That
was
dude,
competing, yeah, when he was competing as a man swimmer, in his
when he was a
industry, he
dude,
was ranked 400, right, in the 400s. Transition to a woman, compete in the women, and then take the gold medal, take first place or whatever. Like, that's pause for fucking concern. And at the same time, it's like, again, nobody's saying you can't transition, you can't call yourself a woman whatever. What you're not gonna do is be able to force other people to see that or to change their perception, and at the same time, they're not gonna be fucking with y'all coming through taking medals and shit. You know what I mean?
So they're not trying to change other people's perception. They're trying to evolve a new age's perspective.
No, but it starts with perception, though. It starts with
But
perception.
it's evolving a new age perspective, just like the biggest of the old, you know what I mean, was talking about skin color. Now they're gonna hit you with my sexual preferences, okay? You know what I mean, like, and then they push it into the cartoons, like having them Fruity Boy characters in the movies, and my kid got to see it. Like, we got to be dumb selective. We got to be super selective. I got masculine and feminine energy in my children, so I don't know. Like, we're just like super selective. Like I said, we were super selective about what we expose them to, who we expose them to, the type we expose them to. No, we can't control everything that they do, but we can control 99.8% of information that comes in this house, kind of information they get presented with, and giving them the energy and the education to say, hey, to learn how to think, to know. Man, we do a lot of National Geographic or animals or like, you know what I mean, nature type stuff. You know what I mean? Like, matter of fact, we just watched a wasp take a grasshopper. A wasp had a grasshopper, bro, was dragging him up on the screen door to his damn nest.
Why? Oh, to eat him?
Yeah, and it was like dumb random, but it was like we keep it 100 with them from gate, cause it don't make no sense for my kid to be able to go to a public school and another 7, 9-year-old boy, girl who don't know what the fuck going on with themselves already.
Right, and they're very impressionable at that age. Like,
to tell him or tell her, you this, cause I'm this, and this how I know you this.
Or just put they're very impressionable, right? Like, let's be real. Like, kids at that age, they're very impressionable. They could wake up one day and feel like, you know, they're a cheetah or a tiger or an elephant.
People 35 years old don't even know who they are, dog.
Right. Yeah. So back to the documentary. Like in the documentary, if you haven't seen it, if you haven't seen it, go see the What Is a Woman documentary. They touch a lot on the kid aspect of it, how there's a seemingly indoctrination of children to just make a decision at such a young age to change the physical sex of their body, right? Like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years old teens. You know what I'm saying? They got this shit called puberty blockers.
Yeah,
right?
That's grosser. That's grosser in itself.
Like, listen to...
So you talking about depopularization, dog. What the fuck? What we doing? What we doing, cuz? Like, you gonna really stop little girls from being able to produce estrogen and stop little boys from producing testosterone?
Right. Stop. They're trying to stop the children from becoming.
He gonna be little as fuck. He gonna be little.
We don't know the effects, right? They try to touch on the effects or whatever. There was a dude in there that they talked about. I don't know if he used puberty blockers, but he did transition and he regretted it. But at the end of the day, it's like you said, what the fuck are we talking about? Why are we convincing and affirming children to change their sex and then prescribing puberty blockers? We have no.
You gotta be 18 to get a tattoo.
You gotta be 18 to vote. You gotta be 21 to drink. You know, there's all this stuff. Yeah, there's all this other things that we put an age limit on, right? But it doesn't necessarily mean that person is mature enough, right, to vote or to drink or to drive.
Because if a boy to go out there and get a tattoo at 16, so be it, right? He know what he want to do. He doing what he doing.
Right. Why are we talking about changing the sex of a child, you know, at 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years old? Like, there's all type of issues with this, and you know, again, it goes in step with the forceful nature and the forceful ideas and concepts that's happening, right?
Hey, bro, how many people? My bad. How many people that got tattoos removed?
Right. Get a stupid tattoo when they're a teen or something.
You know what I mean?
Regret it the rest of their life. You know what I'm saying? It's like what?
How many people get tattoos removed? Now,
Yeah.
can you, bro, Doc? Can you put my dick back? I apologize.
Right. This going.
Hey,
Yeah.
Doc,
That's
put
happening.
my box back.
So
I want it back, Doc. I don't want the nuts no more. Do they get them nuts? I don't want, like, do they get nuts?
Right. Nah, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not the person to ask. But my thing is like I said again, and I'm gonna keep saying it. Nobody cares what you do as an adult with another consenting adult, right?
Just don't shove it in my face, though. Pause.
Right. Or don't fuck with the kids. Like leave the fucking kids out of it.
Please leave the kids alone. I ain't this shit to you.
You know, if somebody turns 18, right, and
So here you go.
they have
Go ahead.
feelings, you know, they want to transition or whatever. Again, if they're an adult,
Okay, dog.
let them fucking do what they want. What I'm trying to say is,
Cut their ass up.
I agree. I agree that if it's a personal
And they
decision
can
you want to
pay for
make, let them make it on a personal level as an adult. Leave
And they can pay for it.
leave the fucking kids out of it.
I
And
might be a
stop
surgeon.
getting
bitch.
upset at other people who won't see. Like I'll be honest, like there's people out there that get upset, right? When you say, okay, as a man you're attracted to a woman. There's people out there that will get upset if you in that same breath or in that same idea you say you're not attracted to a trans woman. They really get upset about it because to them, right? They say or they feel like a trans woman is a woman. So if you're attracted to a woman, you should be attracted to a trans woman. You're not gonna change people. There's no way that you're gonna make somebody who's not attracted to a
That's just
biological
like-
would attracted to a trans woman. Like, and then they get upset
That's-
about it.
That's just like me trying to force a white woman to like me. Dog, I don't care. I ain't here for that.
Right, and then they'll slap transphobe on it. Like everybody has preference. People have racial preferences. You have sexual orientation or whatever. If you're not attracted to a trans woman, if you want a biological woman, you can't leave that person alone. Don't try to cancel them. Don't call them a transphobe.
I agree with you were saying though. The big thing is like trying to force it on people. Like the media, whoever it is, it may not be the actual community themselves, but somebody around that motherfucker pushing the shit. Every time I see a commercial, I got to see this stuff I don't want to see. Right? I don't necessarily care to see, you know, some of that stuff. But I don't own the TV and I don't care. I close my eyes, turn my head. It don't bother me none. You know what I mean? But why I got to be forced on every show, every movie, every commercial?
I think that's part of the culture indoctrination. You know, they start at the
So that's what
schools.
it is.
They start in the media.
The books.
You know, so put it this way: how was it that Leah Thomas, the trans woman, was able to go into the swim team for the females at the college? Somebody at the college, somebody in the institution high up, had to sign off on that, right?
Hey, bro, the competitive nature in a man, regardless, not gonna let you go beat up on a bunch of women and beat your chest.
Yeah, and they do that, and they proud of it, and they think
Like
that
you couldn't win against the men. What are you saying to anybody?
right.
You beat up a bunch of girls. I'm not saying girls aren't great. I'm saying you
There's physical
are
differences.
physically. You know what I mean? Like you 6'9" in the water, all them 5'2", bro.
Right. So again, like you said, like I said, the institutions pushing it, media's pushing it. They put it in commercials, movies, and again, it is a forceful. It seems to be a forceful agenda.
So go to
it.
that. Go to the link I sent you because I sent you a link on the Facebook Messenger, the second one. See if you can pull that up. The inmates. Did you see this before?
Yeah, no, I did. Yeah, is it a video?
Nah, it's just a link to an article.
Yeah, got the wait
You pull it
wait, you said the hold on. You
No,
said,
not the kid. The second one.
oh, my fault. This one.
The New Jersey joint.
New Jersey trans
Transfer.
prisoner. Yep.
Bringing 2 inmates transferred to Memphis. So listen to this. This ain't on the story. This ain't on the story.
Of course not.
4. I seen one place got 1 dude pregnant 4 of them janks.
4. Wow.
4. So my thing is, which is you dressing up to if you're a dude, are you dressing up as a girl to be with a girl?
I mean, if it says they're trans, they're in the
I don't
prison
know.
working as a woman.
No, that ain't working.
I'm saying that's if it
Oh,
says New Jersey trans prisoner. So it was biologic. He was born biologically a man or a boy.
right,
They're in the prison as a woman,
right. Then the woman's
but they
prison.
apparently they
Still
still
got
got
their
their
part.
pieces. Yeah,
But what I'm saying is, oh no, I was saying she won't work as not a guard like she was a
right, as a prisoner. Yeah.
yeah. But if I'm a dude and I like girls, that's an easy way to get some goddamn unlimited supply.
Right. And then there's another question, like when it comes to the whole bathroom
That's crazy.
situation, public bathroom space.
Wow,
You have a
sauce, yeah.
dude that cross dress, dress as a woman, going into a woman's bathroom, right? It's a double-edged sword, right? It could either be that person really thinks they're a woman and they're just using the restroom, or like you said, it could be predators going in there because they have an avenue, they have a way to assault people, right? Sexually, that's what it is, sexual assault. You go into a female restroom, right? And your way in is to act like a trans person. You know what I mean? And again, who's asking the question about how do the women feel, or who's protecting the women? And the other thing that kills me about the trans community is like there's a lot of blatant ignorance, not ignorance, but like omission of how biological women feel about it. It's like it don't even matter about you. If it's just a man, it's just a trans woman and their feelings. If you're a biological woman, we don't give a fuck, right? Just take this shit and deal with it and fucking. You're
So
a bigot if you don't agree with this.
Do the trans women feel the same way too?
I don't.
Like the women that turn into men? I don't know, bro. I told you, bro.
I don't even know enough about that side. Like you don't even hear about that in the news. Like to be honest, like it's almost like I know they're out there, and what I'm saying.
So
They're not the ones making the headlines, right? They're not the ones really making the headlines.
Because they ain't impregnating 4 bitches in the prison.
Or maybe they're not fucking with nobody. Like, okay,
They ain't got no semen. I don't care.
You're a trans man, right? And you just living your life, and you're not trying to indoctrinate anybody or force.
It's a few things science can't do. Science can't reproduce a scab. Science cannot reproduce semen, or it can't make a woman reproduce semen to, impregnate a man.
Or an egg, maybe. Yeah, you can't make an egg, a human egg.
Right. So, dog, they don't know shit.
Yeah, this will probably be the video to get us banned. YouTube.
No, start a healthy dialogue. Because if I sound ignorant, it's because I am.
Nah, it's
no.
not. It's
I'm
opinion.
being honest though. It's an opinion, but I feel like I feel. So, and you hear how I feel.
You're not ignorant. Nah.
You feel me? So, and that's okay. But I'm not educated on. I don't. It might sound even more ignorant. I don't care to be educated on said subject. You feel me? So.
I mean, I don't know. Again, like, I don't agree with men competing against women. I don't agree with men being allowed to go into females' bathrooms. You know what I'm saying? As a man, as men, our nature, well, at least the good ones anyway, our nature is to protect women. And, I feel for a lot of biological women who like getting their medals taken and their careers not I won't say destroyed, but like the swim team, the female swim team in the university, right? That was like, and this dude come in and start cleaning up all the medals, and they like now they got to take second and third place. You know?
You did interview they interviewed a girl when she was like, bro, I swim in first if it's big dusty ass one out here.
Yeah.
Oh God, now man, forget them, because they, I don't want to know how to say this. I seen this somewhere. I heard somebody say this before. Like if they just all go to one place and go extinct, because ain't nobody gonna be able there to reproduce. But anyways,
I don't know about that.
I know that one nice. Whatever.
Yeah.
Go look at the other article I sent you. Tell the kids here in America stop being so goddamn
the China kid,
ungrateful, yeah.
11-year-old boy in China
helps his dad run his food stand for 17 hours a day.
Hold on, what?
Yeah, bro. And the young boy helping his dad with a food stand 17 hours a day. While his father cooked, the boys cherished various foods, including shredded pancakes, soy sauce packs, and I can't
Hold
even
up.
say that word.
The damn link. Mess. Fucking hold on. The website's tripping.
Oh,
Is this
what's it?
about? Is it about trans people?
Nah. I said we can change subject real quick before we get up out of here.
Oh, okay. 11-year-old boy in China helps. There it
Yeah.
is.
That shit say, if I get up early, I will start at 7 or 8 a.m. Otherwise, I can postpone to 8 or 9. I'll finish my day at 11 p.m. or midnight.
Yo, this shit. I don't know what Yahoo's doing, bro. I had it up there and it keeps changing.
I don't know, bro.
There it is. Yo, Facebook. I think Facebook might be throttling our feed and that shit.
We ain't jumping like that.
No, I'm saying look. I mean, look at Facebook. Is it working for you? I don't
Yeah.
know. We might have said some keywords that
I don't know. There's no old saying. There's an old saying that there's no sweat without sweat. God damn, here working somebody at 11, dog. I would have been quit.
Wait,
You
is that
work
his
harder than
dad
some
or it
motherfuckers.
just
Yeah.
single? No, is that his dad or is it just says single dad?
I don't care who dad
Oh,
is.
to help his single father. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's his daddy. Oh, I definitely ain't helping nobody else daddy for 11, bitch. I'm going to sleep.
Hey, bro, where'd you go? Oh, there you are.
11 and 12 though, cause that shit crazy.
Right. Yeah, my
But they about to quit. They got a video that got 2.2 million views. They on the way.
It changed again, bro. I don't know what's happening with this link you sent me. Yahoo keeps changing the fucking link on me.
They don't want no pub.
Yahoo tripping. That's why I don't like Yahoo. They keep changing the link. Well, yeah, man.
Yeah, that's crazy right there. Could you work goddamn 8 a.m. 11 p.m.
Nah.
daily?
Nah. Nah.
Daily.
17 hours? Nah. No, sir. So,
But you can't even quit though. Where you going?
that's a good question.
I mean, you
I
quit.
don't
Where you
even
going?
know. I don't even know. You know what I mean? But
Who do you run to when you need some money?
yeah. So, what is a woman, bro? An adult female. Go watch the documentary. It's pretty dope. It's eye opening. I know there's a lot of people that agree with this. I don't think we said anything crazy. You know what I'm saying? I don't got no hate for nobody. I don't got disdain in my heart. You know what I'm saying? I to be honest, I think there's positivity in letting people live how they want to live, but it's when you're trying to infringe on other people and force them into thinking or force them into a lifestyle, that shit needs to chill. You know what I'm saying? That's all I got to say about that. So, you know what I mean?
I'm gonna say love yourself, right? Because if you love on yourself and you knew more about yourself and appreciated yourself a little bit more, you're going to be trying to force everybody else to accept you. If you accepted yourself, I'm going to say it one time. If you accepted yourself for who and what you are, you wouldn't go around forcing everybody else to accept you for what you want to be.
That's facts too, right? Love yourself. We talked about that in other videos. Love yourself
And
first.
shot that up, goddamn. I might put $1 on that for an ad, bitch.
Exactly. All right, man. Well, this is a good discussion. Again, if you disagree, you just want to, comment in the comments or whatever, like, share, subscribe, all that.
And we
jazz.
bring back the contest Saturday, goddamn. I don't know who the guest gonna be.
No, we got a winner.
Oh, we did. Who?
Major
Look at you.
plays. Major.
Oh yeah.
Major plays. Here you
Send
go.
my man his goddamn ass up.
You getting this, and you getting a mask. I'll get your address, or you can send it to me, and then I'll just, cause he's local, I'll just bring it to his crib.
Yeah, I'm gonna send him a list. I'm gonna send him a picture. Oh, matter of fact, I get 7 boxes coming in tomorrow, dog.
Facts. That's what's
1,000
up.
pieces.
That's what's up, man.
So I'm gonna send him a list of masks he can pick, and then he can pick whatever he wants. So goddamn 2020face.com, motherfuckers, if you don't know.
Or
I wish I could rap. Niggas got a cheat code, but everybody want to kill him. That's conversation for a whole nother day.
right, exactly.
Why the whole world hate black men?
The whole world don't hate. It's not the whole world, bro.
Don't do it. Don't do it to yourself.
It's not the whole world. I don't think.
Yeah, they treat people, black people, in China like goddamn poster people. Ain't no suck is rare.
I don't think it's as many as they like to make it seem. You know what I'm saying? There's a
so.
lot of emphasis on certain news and things, and they blow it out. You know what I mean? But It's not like that. You know what I'm
I
saying?
ain't never been nowhere else neither though, so I might ignorant between mine. But
Yeah,
anyways,
America,
bro.
yeah. America.
All
All right, so we're gonna roll out
yeah.
episode 14.5. We'll holla
In
till
the
next
books.
time. Thank you, sir.
Who want to sponsor us?
That's a good question.